Hi there and welcome into my channel. I'm in today with a Tag Tuesday. This is an open challenge hosted by Handmade by Shirley here on YouTube. Check out the links, the hashtags etc will be down below. And today the prompt this week was shells. So we're going to go for this. Now all I've done here is I've went ahead because I cut out 2 circles in this die here, and I only went ahead and done my die cutting because there's loads of wee bits and sometimes they don't come out when you're on recording. So I went on and I recorded out of this pad here. This is from the Works. This is a great wee pad, it's a great wee all-rounder. So I've cut the circle that is a 11cm circle in the pattern paper and a 12cm circle in the silver reflective paper, and I'm just going to line them up once I've made the tag. As you can see, that paper there is all shells. There's starfish, kind of cowrie shells, sea urchin, clams. These they begin with a P but I can't remember what they are. Anyway, it's all shells. And this wee die here, I've had this wee die here for years and I've never used it. And I take it these are supposed to be the pearls, but I didn't. Oh aye, that's what I meant to get. I meant to get a wee pearl. There they are. Got wee pearl. Right, so I'm just going to start with this tag here. Okay, I've got these watercolour paints. These are Deco Time. I got these in Home Bargains, I wanted to say. Now I have wet this a wee tiny bit, just because sometimes they need wakened up. But I wanted to show you the box. These weren't dear. I want to say maybe $2.99, but I don't think they were as dear as that, to be honest. Right, and they come with a water brush and that in them. So they do. So I'm going to do a wee bit of splattering. Right, and then I'm going to do another colour. I think I'll do this one. Tries to hang, that's still got blue in. That'll be okay, it'll be lighter. No much lighter, can't think, so let's sort that out. Clean your brush and go with this one. And these come in all different colour families. There's purple, blue, pink. I think there's a grey one for what I remember. I'm not 100% sure though, but they do come in about 6 different families. There we go, plenty wee splashes. I'm going to leave that out because I don't know if I'm going to use it again in a wee minute, so I'll leave it sitting there. It's lovely in your hands, look at the mess. Okay, and you know this dries pretty quick. So, as I said, I've got this die, this shell thing here, and this cuts out the clam, and this cuts out the bits to go on it. So, this is the clam here, and I've cut out these, but I also got this paper pad out. Oh, this one, and this is a Deco Time actually. So, as what's it called? No idea, doesn't tell you. And these were out a couple of years ago. And it's got all different sorts of, and it's got die cut bits and things in. And it's got shells and that in it as well. I don't want the starfish because I think there's a wee starfish. I was going to say I think that starfish is going to be too big. But there's a wee one. So let's harvest you. And some of the pages, that's a page of stickers actually. And you've got some different things in it and that anyway. Right, and you've got papers. All sorts of papers. And then you go into more die cuts and stuff at the back. And I've already used some of these. So let me get a couple of these wee ones out. Now that's all I'm going to take because I've got other things there. So I'm going to leave that at that. Right, here's the shell. I want to put some of these ones in the background, I think. Because I don't mind if they get covered up. Okay. And I'm going to put them flat. Oh, now do I want this on? This was just cut from another circle. And I used a kind of bubble die to cut this out. I'm not sure if I want that on. Or no. I don't know. I'll maybe break a bit off later on and put it in the back. Right, I'm going to put these down fairly flat. Because I'm going to put these other things on kind of 3D. A bit of dimension. So we'll cluster these three here. Jings, I nearly put that in the front. Okay, cluster them there. And then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to arch this up like this. And then, do I want the silver on it? Or do I want to paint it with this? Let's have a wee look at this. I might want to paint it. Now, if I paint it and it's rubbish, I'll just turn it over because it's a double-sided thing. Right, well that's quite good because that goes with the blue that's already on it. Let's take the colour off of there. I've not plugged my heat gun in, so I'll just foof it. Right, now I'm going to use one of these. Do I want the weird one? I'll get a weird one. And I'm going to stick it in there, like that. Then I'm going to get a wee pearl. Right, I'm going to take that off. Now these have got holes through them, as you can see, so I'm going to put them to the side there, so that you can't really see the holes. Okay. That's actually quite dry. It's not bad. We'll go ahead and we'll try and stick this on. See how it goes. If it doesn't stick, then I'll need to dry it. But then at least I'll know I need to dry it. Right. Let's give a wee second to hold, to grip. There we go. And I think I'll put that, I think I want to put that there. Like that. And I can put some of these ones. Now, I think I'm going to do that. Put some of them under there. I'll just put a flat one under, and then I'll do one with the silver and the brown on the top. There's some glue on my hand, And I do have a glue pad there, just too lazy. Or that we forget all these things that we've got and forget to use them. Okay, I'll put that there, so I'll need to put a wee piece of glue under there. To stick that. And then I'll put a dot on here. And give this one a wee bit of dimension. Actually, I think I'm going to stick 2 on there. And then I'll put that there like that, so as you can see it. Cool. Yeah, a wee pair on it. I quite like that. Right, I think that's about me. I was going to, I've got these great big, but they're huge. They're actually for going in a vase, but I think they might just be, oh. Oh, now, decisions. Because that magnifies it. That's going in the same direction as that. Leave it off just now, Carol. You just don't know what to do. Right, and I've got loads of wee sequins and things. So I'm going to come back in here and look and see if I've got a wee start each day with a grateful heart. See, they're awful big, these. Sayings are awful big. And I don't think there is any wee ones. No. So we might have to go without a saying or a phrase or something. Just make sure and get glue on the edges of all these wee circles. And you don't need hundreds of glue. There we go, that's going to go in the middle there. Right, I'm going to pause you because I do want a wee phrase. Okay, right, I've pulled these out. I've got this folder here. I bought these a while ago. They were in the range. They were doing them for £1 a piece in the range at the time. And they came in different colours, different themes, as you can see. The blue ones are the beach. So I've pulled out Make-A-Wish. And I had die cut there. And I had die cut that there. So we'll put this on it. I'm thinking it might be, oh no, it's not too bad. I was going to say I'm thinking it might be a wee bit wee, but it's okay. So let's get some glue on. Now I've got all these wee different things, and that's the wee bits out of that bubble thing that I cut. Do you know, if I to order a new pickup tool, I've lost my pickup tool and it's a nightmare, really, without it. And I had a packet of about 5 or 6 and I gave them all away, as you do. Oh no, I might use wee dots for these. These are just extra large sequins. I got them. I'm sure I got them through the range. The range used to do some really good stuff, but they don't do as much now. I mean, they really don't. Some of their stuff's pretty rubbish. But they used to do really good stuff ages ago, when they first came on the scene. And this is just a wee reminder that not all tags need to be squares. It can be anything you want. They can be round or tag shaped or no tag shaped. Bauble shaped. I done a load of baubles for Christmas. Bauble shaped ones. Let's get the thing for day. Got a hole. Finger. And what will I use? I might use a wee bit of white. And there we go. There we go, a wee pearl in there. And that's my Tag Tuesday for Handmade by Shirley here on YouTube. Go and have a wee check out of the links in the posts, and we'll see you all again the next time. Bye!